Hey, chit chat time. Oh my goodness. Well, this evening, what I've been doing is I've been working with the Lenormand and my tarot together, like I do. And one thing I found that helps to learn to decipher things a little better is I've been laying them out and listening to some stories. Like the first one I listened to with Jeffrey Dahmer, the interview with Jeffrey Dahmer, and had the cards laid out and could see how they interacted with what he was saying. Now the second one that I've done is the one with, what's her name, Diana Downs, and she shot her 3 children. And so, I had the cards laid out, and it fits her story. So what I got was, and I'll just show you real quickly, and how this helps you to learn to read the Lenormand a bit better. So first thing I have out was the 3 cards were a victory. She got a victory. She had her fantasies about someone at work, okay? And they were having an affair, okay? They were having an affair, and she wanted to work on whittling away, eating away. She was under stress because he said he would marry her, but he didn't want children. He couldn't have children. He didn't want children. So this was a continual stress on her because she wanted to be with this guy. So the Tower moment is that, she was somebody that was a social butterfly, okay? She played around. She was saying that she had 10 lovers in 2 years, and that's nothing. That's that's nothing. 10 guys in 2 years, okay? Yeah. So she was a social butterfly and flitting around. And so she got with this guy, and it was good for a short time, but then came the Tower moment. She had this guy, her lover. They worked together. And she was willing to take away the health, kill her children to be with him, okay? Because she had this fantasy, sexual intimacy, and believed that he was going to be there for her. And that was her hope and her desire and her dream. So you can see how the cards, watching them and listening to the story, how it played out, how it happened, you can see how these things begin to connect. And the one with Jeffrey Dahmer was really interesting too. He would find these guys, offer him money. He always looked for the best looking guy. He wanted to dominate them. And so it came up with all these cards that would really fit into that scenario. So again, this is something that I've been starting to do, lay out the cards and listen to these stories, and you can see then how they really do fit the storyline with what took place, what's taking place. So that's something I've been doing this evening. Now today, Missy Moon, let me tell you what this little widget did. And I'm talking about you down there. you know, they get a lot of treats. They get a lot of treasures. We call them treasures, okay? When they come in from their walk, they get one. In the morning when they get up, they get one. If I have to go somewhere, and then when I come back, they get one, you know. But this little widget, this evening, I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden she decides she wants a treasure. She looks at me, she runs into the kitchen where I keep them, and starts, yip, 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 yip. And I'm looking, what the heck is with her? She runs back out, she looks at me, she runs back into the kitchen, yip, 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 yip. I go, oh, no, we're not playing that. So she does it 4 times. I said, oh, you think you're going to train me? You're going to run out to the kitchen and start yapping and barking? And I'm just going to get up there and give you one? I don't think so. Come on, you little widget. She's bad. She said, well, I thought it would work. So we had a war of the wills, war of the wills this evening, and I said, no, you're not training me to go run in there when you bark to go get you something. I don't think so. But she's smart. She's very, you conniving little booger. She says, but look how cute I am, Mommy. But look how cute I am. But I want one. So that's what this little widget did today. Oh, bad girl. So anyway, yeah, I was going to tell you some, you know, I do have people out there that are maybe diabetic as well, and you know, so I found some things, and some, you know, as you can tell, I've lost weight. I lost 30 pounds, I think. Yeah. And my blood sugar is like way down, almost to regular normal levels. But I'm still taking the metformin and everything. But some of the things I've found I found a bread that's got no sugar. And so if I want something a little sweet, I bought the fruit that's just like a jam, just fruit, no extra sugar in it or anything. I bought a, what do you call it, apple butter with no extra sugar. So I can afford to have a little bit of, you know, apple butter or the thing because the bread has no sugar in it whatsoever. So I found that, and then I found the kielbasa that's got no sugar in it. It's a turkey kielbasa, no sugar. So I look for things with no sugar, low carb. If I want something really sweet, I found these peanut butter no cook cookies. And if you have just one, you got to have just one. It's got like 5 grams of sugar and 10 grams of carb. So you can do that, you know, add a little. To have something for a snack, I got a nice apple. So some apple slices with some cheese. So that makes a really nice snack. What are some other things? Oh, I have an ice maker, and I got some of that, you know, it's that flavored water, but it's got no calories and no sugar build in it. And I put that in the ice maker, so I have flavored ice. So that works really well. If I want something cold and refreshing, you know, I have that. And let's see, what else did I get? Well, now that my, you know, weight and everything's gone down, I did get honeydew melon, so I can have a little something sweet now and again. Now, I was having the the mandarin oranges every day. I would have a few of them a day, because one thing I'm taking is the liver, and you need to have a vitamin C to help process it. The iron supplements. I've got liver beef one, and then I've got one that's easy iron. These are easier on your stomach. But one thing I was doing that I can't do, I was having my coffee, taking it with coffee, and coffee inhibits it. So I need to stop doing that because I need to absorb the iron. So I'll be taking it from now on with something like this, the Hint. It's plain, it doesn't have any sugars or anything in it. So I have to do that and give it time to process before I have my coffee anymore, because that was a no-no. That's, yeah. I said, oh, all this time I've been doing it with my coffee and stuff. That's not good. Okay, so I need to stop that. So anyway, those are some of the things I've found. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I found. Oh yeah, I found a spaghetti that's made from edamame. And so it's got less carbs than other types of pastas and stuff. So the thing is, you know, if you got the diabetes, you got to make sure you look at the sugar, what's in it, and also the carbs, because carbs convert to sugar. So you've got to watch those and make sure that it's got enough protein in it to offset those things. You really have to read labels, okay? But again, things that I have for snacks, I have a lot of cheese. I do eat cheese, and I like to have the little grape tomatoes, you know, the little tomatoes. I'll have cheese in that, or like I said, today I had some cheese and apple slices, half an apple with some cheese. What is it, Munster cheese? Yeah. So you know, that was nice to have as well. And then I found, like I said, that sugar, it's made from coconut, and it doesn't raise your blood sugar, okay? And I'm finding that works so much better for me than doing the monk fruit and the other types of things. So it's by, I think it's the name of the company, Big Tree, that makes that sugar. And it really, I have it in the morning and I take my blood sugar, and it's really not raising my blood sugar like crazy, even though it's regular sugar, but it's made from coconut. Now, I don't know what they do to it, but it really does work. So thank God I found that. That's one of my mainstays that I have. And that's about it. I'm trying to think, where did I get that? Oh, you know, I think I found that no sugar bread actually at Walmart. At Walmart, they have that no sugar bread. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, no sugar bread. I said, oh, that works. You know? So, anyway, yeah. And the thing here, I found that, you know, because I get that dumping syndrome so bad, I have to make sure that if I'm having something sweet, I can't have the oils with it or anything. If I have sweet and fatty together, deathly sick. I am laid out. So I have to make sure if I'm having something sweet, I don't have something oily with it, okay? I have to be really, really careful about that. So there are some things I can eat together, and there are some things that I can't. Now, I can have oily things. It's not a problem. But I can't have anything that's got too many carbs that convert to sugar. sugar products or carbs that convert to sugar because it'll lay me out. It's like, ugh. So again, you know, the whole thing is if you're going through that and you're either trying to lose weight or you've got the diabetes, you have to just start working with things, you know, kind of eliminate things and then start bringing them in and seeing how they work with your body, okay? And you'll learn what you can have together and what you can't. I guess maybe in one way, a left-handed blessing, the dumping thing, because it really forces me to look at what I'm going to eat before I have it. You know? So anyway, so yeah, on that note, it's about time to take my blood sugar and see what it is after eating, a couple of hours after eating. But all my other levels I haven't done after eating. I do fasting, and then I did before dinner. Now I want, and at bedtime, now I want to do a few of the levels a couple of hours after eating and seeing where that's at. But my doctor's going to be, you know, I have a new one coming up. I haven't talked with her yet. But the one I had, it was saying, oh, it's going to be a few more months before your A1C comes down. It takes a few months, and it came down. It's, she said we need it around 7. It's below 7. It's in the normal range this last time, which she hasn't seen. And she will be blown away by that. She can't believe that that I've done this. You know, I had the nurses, they want to call and say, well, we have an hour thing and we'll tell you what you need to eat, what you don't. I say, I know what I need to eat and what I don't. You know, it's better you give your time to somebody that needs it. And then I told them where my levels were, and they go, okay, never mind. I said, I know what I need to do. I just was not in a position and a place where I could do it. For the last year, I was living in the van, and I really didn't have facilities to be able to do what I need to do. So anyway, so they're going to be leaving me alone very soon once they see that my levels are really below what you need to your target goal for diabetes. My levels are already below that, and 2 more in the normal range. Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't stopped the metformin and the, what is it, Elliptin that I'm taking. I'm still taking those, although maybe I might be able to be off of those pretty soon. I think my weight needs to get down maybe another 10 pounds, and I should be able, I think at that point, to not have to take the metformin and things. Although the doctors say, you know, if you've been diabetic, we want you to stay on them anyway. Well, I don't get that. You know, if you can do it without it, why would you want to have to stay on medication? Look, I don't want to take medication if I don't have to. You know, they gave me the pills for the, you know, because I had shingles and I was in so much pain. If anything would even touch my neck, a breeze, I would just be screaming in agony. And it took about, 7-8 months after, before I could, you know, but I got off of it as quick as I could because those things were really making me gain weight like crazy. But as soon as I could deal with the pain of it, you know, and it's still, my neck here is still sensitive. But as soon as I could deal with it, I got off of those. I don't want to be on painkillers. I don't want to be on any kind of medication that I don't have to take. That's me. I don't like, because some of the medications, the side effects are worse than the problem to begin with. And I go, really? I'd rather deal with the original problem than with the side effects of the medication, because they can be really detrimental. So I just don't understand that logic where you're on, all these medications and they come with all these other side effects. I don't get it. Okay? So that's my personal preference, not to take it unless I absolutely have to. And then sometimes they're shocked. They go, "You're not taking it anymore?" I go, "No. I stopped it a long time ago." And I know enough to, when I'm on this type of medications, you back it off slowly. You don't just stop it, because then you can have repercussions from it. You've got to, if you are getting off of medication, you need to lower it slowly. Give your body time to adjust. You don't just stop it cold turkey, because then you can have problems, which I know, So they're usually kind of surprised. I said, no, I backed myself off of that. I don't need it anymore. I can deal with it. It's not to the point where I'm, in severe agony. So, I'm backed off of it. Okay. So this last time they called, "You're not taking this, you're not taking this, you're not taking," no. I'm not taking any of those. Take it off my list. So anyway, those are things that have been happening here. But the worst one was this little widget. I couldn't believe that she did that this evening. She knows she's cute when she gets out there and she wants her treat. She yips and yaps and stands up and, and she knows when she's out there that I give her a treat. So again, today, she thought she had this all figured out. I'll just run out there and start yipping, and she'll come right out and give me a treat. Oh, that little booger. Gypsy tried to gyp me out of a treat, I tell you, bad girl. She just opened one eye and looked at me like this. She's so cute, though. Anyway, so I'm going to leave this here, but I just wanted to, these are some things I found. Like I said, if I find something good, I'll let you know about it. Oh, the sugar-free fruit things, I think you can find that in most stores. And that sugar-free bread, like I said, I got that at Walmart. And the sugar-free turkey kielbasa, I found that at, what's that? Sprouts Market. They have it. But one thing I can't find out here anywhere, maybe I'll try, what's that other one? Albertsons. Maybe I'll try there. I've been looking for the Braunschweiger or the liverwurst, something made with liver that I can have. But Walmart doesn't have it. Sprouts doesn't have it. So maybe I'll try Albertsons and see if they have it. So hard to find out here. Or maybe I'll look and see if there's a Jewish deli somewhere. Usually they will have chopped liver or something. But that would be something good for me to have as a way to help build up my iron. So I'm going to go on the hunt for that. I think when I get off of here now, I'll look and see if there's a Jewish deli here somewhere. So on that note, I'm closing this out. Love and light. If you do that with your cards, let me know how it works for you. Lay out your cards and just ask to reveal the story. Lay out your cards, watch the story as it unfolds, and see if your cards are lining up with what they're saying. Okay, love and light. See you online. Don't forget to mask up. Stay safe. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Thanks for tuning in.